escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Tell me there's an issue. I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Why do I have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I
Wait, no. Yeah, I can be tapped in the game. Okay. The game likes to lag really bad at the beginning of stream, so I kind of walk around for a second. Hi guys. So I didn't intend to. I'm not muted? Okay. I did a test, or not a test pull. I was building pity initially, and so I did like a 10 draw before stream. like a couple hours ago just to kind of start building up pity. And well, I intended to pull him on stream, but I got him kind of early. Kind of like way earlier than intended, so I didn't get to pull him on stream. I really wanted to pull him on stream. I was so excited. But I wanted to make sure that I could get him on stream, so I was like, I built up some of the pity so that I would like, so it would like go through. And I ended up pulling him immediately. So I didn't get to pull him on stream, and I am vaguely sad about that. Hi. I don't have his like count though, so I at least have something I can pull for, I suppose. I gave him this one for now, just because I don't really know what he does. And this was, like, I think this was the only, like, open one that I had that had any, like, leveling to it, so other than, like, this one. But this one had higher level, so I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna use swordplay. Swordplay works. For now. Until I can figure out what he does. I don't actually know what he does. From what I like, did the little character trial thing, and it's not super complicated. I think it's just, he basically has to hit the same target over and over and over again, but he does, like, massive break damage when you do that, which is another reason why swordplay is kind of what I wanted for him, because, so, my massive hat is always in the freaking way whenever I play this. There we go. So the reason I gave this to him was because, so, when it comes to his skills, what I gathered in the little, like, trial thing was that he kind of needs to he has to hit the same target. He doesn't, like, hit a bunch of different targets. He needs to hit the same one. And this one is specifically set for each time the wearer hits the same target, damage dealt is increased by 16% up to 5 times. It's high tide. And so I was doing math, and I was like, okay, so if he hits the same target 5 times, and he's gonna do like 80% more damage or something like that. So I was like, I'm just put swordplay on him for now. I ended up pulling Boot Hill before stream, Ghost, and I'm so sad because I wanted to pull him on stream. That dude is just me, but in space. I love him so much. He's probably my favorite. I did not get Boot Hill. I got him before stream, and I felt awful because I didn't intend to get it before stream. I intended to get him on stream, but I got him early, so. Also, I was kind of, okay. So you see the belt that he has here on the side, how it's got the bullets? I have family members. I have family members that own belts like that. I have family. I don't care for Aglaia or whatever her name is. I don't, like, it doesn't matter to me. I've wanted Boot Hill for like months, and so, because I missed his first banner and they never reran him. This is his first rerun. I'm like, I need Boot Hill this time, so I got him. I'm probably not gonna pull for the new girl at all. I'm gonna pull for Robin instead, because I feel like I would have way more use for her. Cosplay went. Do you understand how hard it would be to cosplay Boot Hill? He's got so much going on his outfit. Besides, I doubt that they make Boot Hill cosplays in my size, because they're intended for guys. It's just me, but with longer hair. Robin is more vital. Exactly. Like, I have more characters that would work with Robin than I would, like, Aglaia or whatever, and so, like, I just don't have an interest. I don't have an interest. I didn't get Herta either. I didn't get her or Herta. And I know I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be like 2 months from now, and he's gonna be like, oh my god, I should have pulled for Aglaia when I had the chance. I don't think I'm gonna be one of those people. Because I like to work with the characters that I already have. I have Big Herta. I did not get Big Herta. Again, just didn't have an interest. I have Bitty Herta. I have Tiny Herta. So I have Herta too. Everybody has Herta. And I just think that Robin, for like the characters that I have, Robin is gonna fit much easier into my other teams than trying to figure out how to buff Aglaia, you know? So, Boot Hill it was. I need Boot Hill for the non-elemental. Well, if I can get Boot Hill like leveled up really well, I'll put him into. I can share my Boot Hill, and I can also share my Fugue, because I have both of them. I'll put them into like the sharing is caring category, and like let you borrow them, because I'm gonna keep adventuring there, just because I feel like he is my full-on, like, fully built character. Like, I don't intend to change how he is at all, so. Should get a cowboy hat. Ugh, the problem with cowboy hats is they're so expensive. I mean, it's worth it, but, like, it's just so expensive. Especially boots. Do you understand how expensive cowboy boots are? You're gonna wear those boots for the rest of your freaking life because they're so well made if you get good ones, but, like, do you understand how expensive they are? They're so expensive. I don't think I have a collection of high heels, right? Like I have like a bunch of like fancy shoes that I basically never wear because they're so fancy that I don't want to wear them anywhere. I don't have a single pair of high heels in my collection that is more expensive than a pair of cowboy boots, than a good pair of cowboy boots. I bought a cowboy hat and it was flimsy, so I had to get a hat stiffener and work with it. Yeah. Good cowboy hats and good cowboy boots are really expensive, but you basically only ever have to buy one, which is why they're so expensive. So I put these on him for now just because I didn't know what else to do, but it says the like recommended thing says to use this set, but I kind of don't want to. I don't know. It's like the thing is like apparently half the users use this, but like I don't want to. See my hat? Sure, I'd love to see your hat. I don't have a cowboy hat myself. I don't have a cowboy hat or cowboy boots. I've looked into them several times, but I don't have a I don't have a set. I really should. There's plenty of shops around me that sell them. But I decided I want to actually use this set here. I want to use this secondary set here, even though I see that like not as many people like use it. I just feel like I don't care enough about the 3 energy because the effects of this just seem better if I intend to use him for DPS, which is kind of what I want to do. I want to build him for DPS, so I just feel like this is better. So I want to use this set. I managed to get some stuff in advance. I just didn't know what I needed for him. I'm also not totally sure why it says to give him more crit rate than crit damage. I have a feeling it has something to do with his light cone, which I don't have. Actually, now that I think about it, should I check what his light cone actually does? Should probably check what his light. What does it do? Break effect is increased by 60. Break damage dealt by wearer ignores 20% of the target's defense. When wearer's break effect in battle is 150 or greater, their speed increases. So it doesn't matter. It's just pick whichever one you have less of, I guess. So if you have like a good crit rate on him, then you don't need the crit. Then you don't need crit damage or anything, or you like would use crit damage. Or if you have like good crit damage on all your other things, then you use crit rate. So I guess just highly depends on how you build him for that. Find your photo. Oh, it's got cards in it. The pins, cute. I like your hat. To be fair, it is a little hot to wear leather boots most of the year. No? Not really. I mean, I guess when... Well, I don't know, actually. I wouldn't say so. Because, like... The thing is... okay. We're gonna preface this with I live in a place where, like, half the population does own a set of cowboy boots. Like probably, like, at least 40 to 50% of like the people around me own a pair and or wear them basically any time of the year, especially men. And so like where I live, wearing cowboy boots all year round is actually not strange. It's actually like pretty normal. Even if it gets into like the 100 degrees out here, people will still do it. And so like I can't I am a bad judge of whether or not it is a bad time to wear cowboy boots. Because where I come from, it's always time to wear cowboy boots. And from what I understand, he needs to have effect. And the only one that I have break effect on is this one, but this is specifically for Fugues. We're gonna leave that on her. I have her built a certain way. Do that one for effect. One. That one. I guess. Oh, they're both crit rate, crit damage. This one has crit damage and crit rate on it, and then this one has crit rate and crit damage. So I guess whichever one has the better other stats. One at least has it. No, the OC I shared before. Yes. I have cowboy boots as well. Mexican boots, but I only wear them when I dance at the event, so very rarely. I feel like everybody, like, I say everybody, not as many, I think, but it was like when people who own cowboy boots typically will own one or two pairs. One is their everyday boots, and the other set is their fancy boots that never get worn. So, depends on what you doing that day. I genuinely don't know. It says crit rate, so I guess crit rate. Now I have that crit damage one set aside in case I end up wanting to use crit damage instead. Good to have options. Speed boots. I don't have like any of these. I need like a lot more of these so that I have options. I really need one with physical. Oh. Well, that works. Okay. We'll give him this one for now, even though that's not what he needs. Just to finish out the set so that he can at least have the effect. You can change that out later. What does that put him at? I'm at 48, which is some, but not a ton. He's getting 16 and 16 here, so that's 32? Yeah, that's 32. And then if I level this up, which it also has crit rate on it, which is good. This leveled up so that I can actually... What am I doing? Why am I using these first? Get a whole Umbrella Soldier move. That would be fun. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to make. Hi, Amaro! I accidentally, I pulled Boot Hill, like, before stream by accident. So... we're just building him now. I'm mad because this is all going into health. I don't want that. I want that crit rate going up. I want the crit rate going up as well as the break. The break effect is like going to go up regardless, but like I want that crit rate going up, please. Oh, you have so much stuff. The no gotcha? Probably not. I don't have his light cone. I did end up... I don't have his light cone, so I do still have something that I can pull for. That and I need to pull... I'm going to pull for Robin as well over the next little bit, so... a little while. Cannot do a shout out here. Go back because you guys have to keep hearing my mouse just going... I kind of want to drag everybody into Animal Crossing again sometime in the next couple of days because I've decided I'm not happy with how my island looks at all, and I am completely re-terraforming my island. Like from the ground up, I am completely re-terraforming my island. After I just finished fixing it, I am not happy about these, but like whatever. I don't know. I guess
Summer
I could.
got arrested
Woo!
for clocking her cousin in the mouth with a haymaker. She then
What?
busted out of prison
Oh.
with some dynamite.
I'm like worried about doing the reroll because I kind of want this and this to change. I'm hoping that these will switch out because I don't think that the effect hit rate's gonna like do anything. He doesn't have an effect. But like I only have 2 of these. But no, so I'm not happy with how my Animal Crossing island looks, and so I am like I'm not satisfied, and so I am going to redo it completely. From scratch. Not from scratch, that's not true. I'm flattening my entire island and then redoing all the ground. I need to sleep, but we are getting freezing rain tonight. You got an HP. This one's got crit damage though. I wanted to go into break effect though, which is bad. I'm gonna get everything but break effect on these things. I'm calling it now. My boss is refusing to let us work from home. But he does, so it's hypocritical. I told you it was gonna be everything but the break effect. 1, 2, 3, everything but break effect. What would you do, Hat Time? Hat Time is going to end up covering a bunch of stuff.
To be honest, I completely forgot Summer has the text-to-speech option. Also, hi Summer, ruler of the Tamagotchis.
Ruler of the Tamagotchis. That's a new one. Oh, okay. Also, by the way, thank you for the games. Or like, I saw one. I got Death and Taxes, which we played yesterday, and I saw that you sent a second one, but when I tried to click on it, it was gone, and so I only got that one. But thank you so much. I was gone for a while due to some family, mental health, and school things, so I was away from my computer for like a good minute. I told you it was gonna be everything but break effect. See that? Do you see that? I'm so mad. I thought you already had it. I have it on my Switch, I think. It was Investigations, wasn't it? Because I think I saw the email about it, but I wasn't... when I got the email, I was out of town. Yeah, I have Investigations on my Switch, but I don't have it on Steam. None of these had break effect, did they? I could try leveling this one up to 3. See if it would give me break effect, but... I'm kind of mad that this one doesn't have break effect with it, but like... Again, that's something that we can fix maybe with this. Yeah, 'cause like this is break effect. You know what? I can just switch these really fast. Wee. Because if I can't get a physical, the attack damage is still like viable. Yeah, and then if I do get a physical and I can switch it out, I can just give it back to my Trailblazer. So, leveling it up's not gonna hurt me. All my stuff. Oh, I don't even have enough. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, I'm like right at... I have to sacrifice something. Sacrifice that. Okay, so now he's like not completely helpless. He has 120 break effect. What was the thing with his... Was it his traces or was it something else? He had something that had to do with break effect amounts. Increases this character's crit rate and crit damage by an amount equal to 10/50 of break effect up to a max of 30/50. Oh, so it's 10% crit rate, 50% crit damage, and then break effect goes from 30 to 50? Wait, what? Increase this character's crit rate, crit damage by an amount equal to 10 or 50% of break. Oh, it's a range. No problem. Have a good night. It's a range. Okay. So both of these stats will increase by either 10 starting at 10 up to 50% of break effect with a maximum increase of 150%. Okay. Oh, that was written kind of weird. And then he gets 13, was that 13.3? 13.3 plus another 8, 21, 21.3. 31, 32 actually, because that 0.7. So he has another 32% sitting here in his potential through the relics. So if he has another 32 going in, that puts him at 153.4. And then if I get his light cone, he'll be at 190. Not including anything I might get out of here, because I didn't upgrade these. Which I probably should have. I probably should have done this and not this, but it's fine. Or not, sorry, not this. I should have done the stuff in here, but it's okay. I also had these, which I think was what I intended to use on him initially until I got the speed option, but I do have the speed option. I just don't know what the next stat is going to be. Me pretending I know what we need in Star Rail. I've never played Star Rail. It's fine. Basically, I'm looking for... I need to lock that. I'm looking for, like, really specific stats for certain things. Oh, no, I did need that one. Okay. Okay. Darn. Okay, so that last stat is going to attack. Basically, so this 4-piece set has a special ability that if I get this number here, this 121, if I can get this 121 up to 250, he does like a whole bunch of stuff. Having it at 150 is kind of more just the goal because it starts the first thing here, which is just that he'll ignore defensive enemies. With his potential traces, so this one, this one, this one, and this one, he'll hit that 150 with what I have on him right now. So he'll reach that goal. Oh, I didn't even see this one. So he'll still reach that goal. I haven't leveled him at all. because I just got him, so he's still sitting at the 120. Also, build guide. Build guide is cool. Because it tells you everything that you need. I don't have a bunch of these, so I'll probably need those. Or I don't have any of those, I don't think. I think, yeah, I've got a couple of these. I've got exactly the amount I need for this, apparently. Don't have any of those. I need a bunch more money. Build requires more resources. Yes, I know. And then I need a bunch more of these, which actually I think I have. I can just make those. Because I need 58. Okay, so I guess we'll start here. I have like basically none of these because I got Jade. Where is she? I got Jade from last. Where the she? Here. I got Jade from last banner, and I just leveled her up, and I used all of my materials. So we'll need to go get some of those as well, or at least I'll have to stack those up over time because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough stamina stuff to do that. But I got her, and then I got her light cone. I didn't even bother getting her light cone leveled up. I didn't finish out her traces either, but I did max out all of her things here because actually she's cheating. She stole, these are Topaz's relics, and then these are Motza's, like, rope. So, like, these actually belong to other characters, but I was borrowing them just because she was getting kind of killed every time I was putting her into something, so I gave her those just to kind of play around and see how I wanted to build her. I should probably give those things back. I should probably give those things back to Topaz and Motza. I think the only thing I didn't take from her was this. I think that was hers. Rest of this. God, where is he? Yes. These are his things. Oh, nope. That's not his. This is his, though. Okay. So, I gave everybody back their things, and Jade is now very weak. Jade is... Oh, she's actually almost a perfect split. 61-61. But Jade's not who we're focusing on. We are focusing on Boot Hill. I need a lot of stuff for him. Trying to think of, like, what a good place to start. I know I don't need these, at least. I can at least say that I don't need these. Because I have 6. And it says I only need 6. If I do this, it actually, like, lowers some of the amounts because it's just the traces that are recommended to level up. Which I think takes out, like, basic attack or something. So it kind of helps you focus on, like, what exactly you need specifically. But I feel like it's better just to get everything, you know? Here. I also have, like, a very strict rule about every time that I bring... Or every time that I start, like, hunting for things for certain characters, the rule is that the character that you're hunting for, like, relics, trace materials, anything that you could possibly, like, need for a character, you're not allowed to bring said character into the domain with you because it's bad luck. Like, that's the rules. Not allowed. Actually, you know what? I might not even need to do this. I have a bunch of these. Sell these to the Ember Exchange. I don't know what its smaller variation is, though. What's it made from? From these, okay. Those are also offered. So that actually gives us a little bit of a head start. Yeah, so now I don't have enough of these, but that's like fine. I had all the blue ones that I need. I would say these are probably, because I know I can't like make them or anything. They don't sell them anywhere. I actually have to like grind for them. You get 5 for every 3. And that's like a locked amount. Like you can't, like it doesn't drop, so. You need 65 is to get him to level 80. I think you only need, I think they require 35 for the last level. Is it? So you really only need like, 60, I think. Maybe, I don't know. We'll get a whole bunch of them and see how far it lets us go. Actually, oh, it won't let me though. I don't have the. That's fine. I'd rather just have them now and then level them up. Like have the things available and then level them up as I go. This one, however, I do kind of want to bring him into. One, because I know that it'll be okay. Because this has a locked amount. And yes, I am bringing a level 1 character into, into the level 80 area. Nobody say anything about it. Shush. I just want to see what he does. Because I play the little character demos and then I get the character and then I'm like, what am I doing? And it's like all of my knowledge just like immediately like that's thrown out of my head. I need somebody that is actually gonna do some decent damage right now. Because I need these 3 elements. I have a sustain, so he'll be fine with Aventurine here. However, I feel like I need to bring a healer. The problem is that I won't have a DPS if I don't. If I do that, I'm not gonna have a DPS. I guess I have Lingsha, who's a healer and a fire element. The problem is that she is not built, like, at all. I guess I could stick with the... Well, actually, no, it'll be fine, because if I keep Jinyu on, because I don't need with Yukir, I'll be fine. Okay, never mind. We're gonna keep this lineup. Because she basically, the only girl on my team right now, basically makes it to where, like, your element kind of doesn't really matter. It's actually kind of encouraged, I think, with her build to have people on your team that's not of the element you're looking for. Because they do, like, more damage or something? I don't know. I, like, tried to read through all of her skills, and then every time that I tried, it always felt like I was just misreading it all. Ooh, we are taking a minute. Morning. First battle of the game. I've spent like an hour yapping at you guys about what I want to do with the character and then not actually building him. Good morning. Okay, so grants one ally Foxy and Prayer, which increases break effect and enables to reduce toughness when attacking enemies don't have the corresponding weakness types. That actually should benefit both of them. Because there's only like one enemy here that's gonna have weakness type. Ooh! Don't look at him. He is but a level 1 baby. Leave him alone right now. He's just here to see the sights. Boodhill's just here to see the sights. He's not actually doing anything. He's gonna do like how much do you think he's gonna do? Like 30? I think he's gonna do, I don't know. Actually, hold on. What is his attack right now? Because I did level up his relics. About 1,000. He's about 1,000 attack right now, and he does 50% of that. So he, like, and then that's, like, kind of a sliding scale. So he's gonna do, I'm gonna predict, like, 120. Oh, I was wrong. He did almost 300. Time to bully the level 1. Pretty much. I basically brought him in here to, like, torture him, essentially. Because, I don't know, I'm the kind of person that's like, I want to know what all my characters do immediately, and so my Aventurine is built in a way that can sustain keeping level 1 babies on my team.
Here, it's thunder. Hedge your bets. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Because he does... His shield is, I think it's like 50% of his defense, I think? Is it 50? Oh, it's 24. Provides all enemies with fortified wager shield that can block damage equal to 24% of Aventurine's defense, plus an extra 120%, lasting 3 turns, and when fortified wager is gained repeatedly, the stacked shield is up to 200% of the current shield. So basically, you get to put it on twice. His defense is like almost 5,000 or something, I think. So yeah, so that's 4,000. That's 4,600. So yeah, he's a 4,600 for his defense. If you use his, like, technique before going into battle, which you can't do here because it's a domain, he can get more defense. I think, like, the most amount of defense you can get on him if you get a really high roll is I think I can get him up to a little over 5,000 with his technique or something like that. So he provides, like, a decent shield. I have him built as a sub DPS. I basically built Aventurine to be able to handle, like, leaving him off to the side to deal with his own. Because I have him built to do damage as well, even though he doesn't actually need it.
Clouds scattered. Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
Because I could have built him full defense, and he would have been fine, but... the fun in running him full defense when I can make him do damage. So, he does more damage if he breaks an enemy, so what is this gonna do? Nothing. It's gonna do basically nothing. That's why Jingyuan is here. It's going to do a whole lot of zip nothing, because he's only level 1. He's trying his best. He is here for a good time, not a long time.
There'll be a way. Share good fortunes.
Also, the way that he stands just makes me think of, like, JoJo characters for some reason. It's very JoJo coded, and I think that that's what makes it, like, so funny.
Hedge your bets. Let's do it.
He did another 292, so I guess that's his consistent.
No dirty tricks, all right.
I think I know what I should do, but I don't actually know. Because, like, he does more he'll do the most amount of damage when this little white bar at the top, like, when he breaks through that little white bar. The problem is that I don't know if he's, like, strong enough to be able to really make a difference right now.
Things can never go back to how they
Probably
used to
not.
be.
She doesn't need to support it. No, she just do this. It didn't seem like it really did anything when the secondary bar went. I think I need to focus on just trying to get him out of the wall.
The dice have been cast.
So I want to try to, like,
Or maybe I'll take it all.
get this character down as far as it can so that Boot Hill can do. Oh, it's not enough. Darn. Wanted him to be able to. Fine. Wanted this little bar to go down. Darn. Oh, he does super break with that one though. I really like that attack. Here, wait. So I have it actually in double speed. I will show you the attack in proper speed, especially the timey guns. Yeah, I will. Hold on. So let me get his energy recharged next battle, and we'll see. I'll let you see the animation at the time at like the speed that it's supposed to be seen at, because we're playing on double speed. It's like kind of corny, but like his animation is kind of corny. But you know what? I really like it. I really like his weird corny animation. I just gotta get this built back up. I haven't gotten him killed yet, which is a bit of a miracle.
Spend freely. Time for the master stroke. Show no mercy. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Oh, you stand still.
No. Oh, that does. Okay. Okay, hold on. Gotta let all the enemies and stuff attack, and then we can play the animation.
No holding back. Dream vanished.
Hold on. Actually, I want to try getting. I want to see if it'll let me do the.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder. Hedge your bets.
Don't think. If I can get him to do this and then this. Okay. Okay. Now we can see the animation in the way that it's supposed to be seen.
There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
That is what it's supposed to look like. It's very corny. Isn't it so corny? I love it so much. It's like awful, and I love it. It reminds me of those. So my dad really likes Western movies. I have seen. So I'm gonna tell you a little secret about Western movies, like old ones from. Oh God, I don't know when these things would have been put out. 60s, maybe. Actually, probably older. I don't know. We're talking about like old school westerns here, like Tales from Wells Fargo and things like that, like old school westerns. They are all the same. Every single one of them. They like. If you have seen one, you have seen all of them. It is like I like them because they're so repetitive, which means that you can kind of tune out and still understand what's going on. But like. My dad really likes them. So I sit down in the living room. I sit down in the living room and like before dinner, and my dad is always watching TV like right before dinner. And so, but the thing is, he's always watching the Western Channel. And so I've seen so many Western movies at this point, and all of them are the same. I think there's maybe been one that had some originality that was actually kind of interesting, but like most of them are pretty much all like you've seen one, you've seen them all. But his specific animation for like that ending, for like his big ultimate move, is like, it looks like one of those like old Western movies, and I kind of appreciate that because like the thing is, my dad likes Western movies, but he also likes to make fun of Western movies because the thing is that they're so old at this point that you can see it. You can see how old they are. You can see like filmmaking mistakes. You can tell they're on sets because all the rocks are moving really weird, or like you can tell that they filmed certain scenes at in daytime, but they're supposed to be at night. Like what they do is they just drop the visibility of the shot like down really low, but everybody has a shadow. Everybody is outside and they have a shadow on the ground. You can see the shadow, so it's clearly like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon when they filmed the scene. But what they did in post-production was they just dropped the brightness of like the camera capture or something. They they put like a filter or something over top of it to like make it look darker, but everybody still has a shadow, and so it's just, you can tell it's the middle of the day. Summer's a Western girl confirming. The thing is, though, it's like I do like Westerns because they are so repetitive that it's just like,
There'll be a way.
it's almost like nice to have all of that that repetition when it comes to old school Westerns.
Share good fortunes.
It gives this feeling of like I never have to worry about like needing to see a bigger picture, or like I'm gonna get lost in some weird detail is gonna come by and I'm gonna get lost or something. Like you will always know what is going on.
Dreams of a past life.
And they do make for like nice background sound because like, I don't know. They're good if you just need something playing in the background, but you like, oh, I can't do that. Okay.
Dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I don't know. That's my 2 cents about Western movies.
No holding back. Dream vanished.
A foregone. Time for the medal. Show no mercy.
See, I don't know how many I've seen by now. I've seen so many Clint Eastwood ones. My dad really likes the Clint Eastwood ones. And the channels, the Western channels always playing his stuff.
Have we
Which you know, I bet they sell, like, collections. I bet they sell collections of Clint Eastwood, like, Western movies. I should get my dad a box set.
Sure, I'll play along.
Waiting in line for a bullet. Bring it on.
no holding back. Share good fortunes.
Wait, is Buto faster than her? Hang on a sec. Wait. Why did he go first? He's 117. He is not faster than her. Why did he go first? He's got his damage boost on, though. It's nice.
Dreams of a past life. Let us dance
Huh.
once more.
Oh. Right, and then that'll get all guys. So how many do we got now? We got 20. Still need 45. Can do 2 more cycles of this before it'll stop us, which will put us at 30. 30 I don't think's gonna get in too far. Wait. No, because you only need like 5 for the first one, right? Okay, hold on. Might be backing out for a sec. We're leveling them up right now. I don't think you need any for the first one. Now that I think about it. Yeah.
That's the Forkin spirit.
Oh, that's right. And there's something about him that he can't actually swear. He's got like, there was something about like, he's got like a voice box or something that's got like a firewall on it, and so he can't swear. So he uses like child swears, you know, like fudge. Because it's like the only thing that can get past like the censor in his voice box. Doesn't say it here, but I swear to God, I heard like a rumor about that, about how he can't actually swear. I think he's not allowed. Oh.
That's the forking spirit.
Okay, that let me go a lot farther up than I thought. However, I do need these. Which one is more likely to have? Well, I guess if I need those purple things... Hold on. What are these? Reason. Okay, so you do need to go to Penna County. Okay, so
Life is as ephemeral
I
as
want
growing leaf.
a
And for-
bunch of those while also getting stuff that he's gonna need up. I'm gonna want to do Reverie. Oh wait, no, this is for money. Wait, I want money. I mean, I do want money, but like not right now. Not in this sense. I want to actually be here. Oh, good. Jikyuan's not going to be struggling this time. Dragging actually, I probably shouldn't have brought him in here because now it is bad luck. Because the thing with the other domains is that it's a set amount, and so like it can't change it. I shouldn't have brought him in here. Oh man.
Go back to how they used to be.
No, it's too late. It's too late.
I hit the mark.
Actually, you know what? I bet I could probably... Oh wait, no. Not if it's 6 rounds. Probably not. If I had brought Sunday instead, I had it maybe in my head that I could possibly like
Was that it?
Have we
Like-
met?
do these all in one round. The problem is that
Cloud scatter.
it's 6 rounds, not just 1, so I don't know.
Share good fortunes.
Here is thunder.
I hit the mark.
Let's seize this fine moment.
There's no
Yeah.
reason with you bunch anymore.
This.
Oh, good.
Oh, I didn't notice that. The little wanted picture that he holds up in that shot is whatever enemy you're attacking at the time. I thought it was like a set picture. Well, that's fun.
Cloud scatter.
Follow my charge. Conflict is finished.
Dreams of a past life. Let us dance once more.
I'm trying to figure out what the little gold things at the bottom is. He's got these badges that show up. I don't actually know what they do. It's Pocket Trick Shot. Each stack increases toughness reduction of the enhanced basic attack by 50% if the target is weakness broken while the enhanced basic attack is being used. It deals additional physical damage. It deals additional physical break damage based on the number of Pocket Trick Shot stacks. This effect can be stacked up to 3 times. So it increases the toughness reduction by 50%, but it doesn't say how much the break damage is based on the stack. It just says that it deals additional. I bet it would probably tell me if I was in like his actual trace menu. Oh. Enhanced basic attack is being used based on number of pocket trick shot stacks deals break damage to this target. Where's physical break? They're these numbers, physical break damage. The max toughness? No, that doesn't tell me the damage. I don't know what the damage modifier is then. It's a buff. What it does, couldn't tell you, but... So this enhances his basic attack, because he's in standoff. Standoff is when getting attacked by a target in standoff, increases the damage received by 15%. The basic attack becomes enhanced. Oh, so he receives more damage when he's in a standoff. Okay.
Still not ready yet.
Nope.
No holding back.
He actually did
Clouds
kind of a decent number there for being level 30? Yeah, level 30? Yeah, for being level 30, that was actually not that bad.
All you stand still.
Only issue with
Let's do it.
does he have his? Yeah, he does. Because these stacks don't go away, so as long as he's dealing damage to the same
dream vanished.
enemy more. I need to fix that bot or something, because I can't figure out why it doesn't warn people on time. It always warns everybody at like a really weird time that is not when it's supposed to. Thank you, Husky.
Follow my charm. Here, get thunder.
I hit the mark.
People just get to listen to me not yap for 5 minutes. I don't know what's worse, ads or listening to me yap.
No dirty tricks.
Have we met? Clouds scattered.
The ads. I only got 6. Damn. Alright, and I need 255 more. Alright, 54 of these, but I ain't gonna get those. I gotta make those. So take a look at... Actually, you know what? Might not need them. I go in here. There. Oh. I'll go in here. I do these. Take the full amount, which is 160 of those. That might kind of balance it out for a little while. Yeah. So I don't have to worry too much about not having a bunch of those right now. Okay, now I need 2 of these. However, the nice thing about this is I can just make them. I just make 30 of them. Because I'll need these ones eventually, so.
That's the forking spirit.
Puts him up at level 50. That puts him at level 60. Okay, now we hit the limit. That was able to get us past 1. Or, well, I guess that did 2, technically, because he was level 30, now he's level 50, so that was able to get him up to 50. I have extra energy to be able to kind of do a couple more of the level ups, but let's take a look at the traces really fast, because these are important.
Survival will all depend on this.
This one I can't do yet because he's not at Ascension level 6, which I believe is level 80, ain't it? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's level 70 past last Ascension, so that one I won't have for a bit. However, having more of his break damage is pretty good. That one won't go until he level 60? past the 60 ascension. That one won't go past until he is at exactly level 80. This one I have to unlock first. This one. That increases his break damage. Recommendations is top priority is getting to is his talent apparently. Go up to level 5, I'd say. Yeah, 'cause it won't let me go any higher. Second is skill. I'm just gonna kind of like do all of these until it like stops me. I don't have the stuff. Yeah. This one I need these, so we're gonna go ahead and make some more. Make 30 more. Go back in. Activate. Health up a little bit. That also makes it so that we can do his talent again. That'll stop us there because we can't get any higher due to his level currently. It also caps him out there. This one, I don't have enough of these, but I've got some of this. So we'll go ahead and do that really fast just to get that up. I need to get some more of these. So, instead of doing level up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. Because leveling, like, you can do leveling over time. But, like, actually gathering the materials is significantly more important, I think, so. This, because I believe in bad luck, we are going to switch out.
All or nothing.
We are going to switch out Boot Hill for Sunday for this one. Because this one is gonna be luck based for what I get out of it, and the less I have to worry about Boot Hill fucking it up, the better.
Share good fortunes.
No dirty tricks. Now farewell.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
That and also Sunday just is gonna like trivialize this. I don't even have a good Sunday either. My Sunday is he's only got 240 for crit damage, and I really want him to be higher, but I can't for the life of me get anything else with crit damage for him. Running in with Aventurine's nice because he's got that extra 20% crit damage boost to him, so he really only sits at like actually 220. And then like nobody else that I run with him can give him more crit damage, except for like if I ran him with Sparkle, I probably could, but like I don't think, if I remember right, she's not allowed to grant it to other Harmony characters. She doesn't grant like a crit boost to other Harmony characters. I mean, it was the speed. Something with Sparkle where she wasn't able to do something specific with other Harmony characters.
Show no mercy.
No holding back. Cloud scattered.
Do they gotta be so far apart? Oh. Oh, wait.
Dreams of a past.
Uh,
Let us dance once more. Share good fortunes.
support. Support.
Here is thunder.
Oh, that wasn't even a lot. Kinda. I don't know. I say that like I wasn't struggling to do any damage initially. So like, that is still significantly more impressive than what I used to do, so I really shouldn't complain.
Time for show no mercy. Conflict is
The never-ending skills team. See, that's much better. I got two. I got 2 of the purple ones. I got 6 of the blue ones and 6 of the green ones, because these 6 will turn into 2 of these, which will make this into an 8. However, that's not going to be enough to make 3 of these, but these 2 will then become 2 of these. I really got 4 of these when you break them down using this. I'm gonna let this run on auto for a second, because I realize I don't have my water bottle over here with me. So I am gonna go grab that real quick. Hold on. Computer's got this. It'll be fine. Okay. I just left it behind me on the bed. Alright. Got through 3 rounds without my help, however, Fugue is losing health. What happened?
Share good fortunes.
I'll overcome the thorn. Doubt farewell.
There's no time to lose.
Here is thunder.
Have we met?
What am I doing?
Cloud scatter.
I always, for some reason, think I need to keep doing her skill, but the thing is that it like lasts for 3 turns. That's what these little dots down here mean. And so, like, I don't need to do that every time. Sundays, however, you kind of do if you want to keep using his little summon thing. Because his summon is super slow. So if you don't use Sunday, it, like, takes, I think, a couple rounds before it finally, like, gets up to the top. It doesn't matter how much, like, speed you put on Jingyuan, his, like, summon is, like, set at a specific speed, and it's super slow.
No dirty.
Dreams of a past life. Let us dance once more.
Seeking you shall receive. Doubt farewell.
Follow my charm.
Here is thunder.
One survived.
Mortals. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
I feel like we have, like, particle effect overload going on whenever I'm running this team. Like, it feels like it's, like, hurting my eyes.
Share good fortunes.
Is that it?
Remedy is before me.
Very overstimulating.
Conflict is heavy.
Okay. 6 of these, 6 of these, so that's 2 of the purples again. Let me take a look at Boot Hill's traces. Because the purple ones are going to be the ones that I'll, like, need eventually. But getting him past the blue is kind of what we're doing. Like, that'll require purple, that will require purple. The rest of these will be gold. This one's gonna... These are already done, so let's just get the blue out of the way. I'll need more of these. Running out of these. I think Jade needed these ones too or something, so, like, I ended up using a bunch without wanting to. I had a ton. I had like 400 of these. Now everything will require the purple ones. So now I can start using any of the blue ones that I have. So, like, if I did have any of them, like, I can use these. I don't need these right now. I can use these. This. Make 24 of them, which then transfer into those ones. Give me a couple, like a head start. This. 24. Makes 8. So it gives me, it's not a ton, but it's a bit of a head start, you know? I think that ends up, I've got 10 now. Which isn't enough to actually level up any of these. Actually, it is, but the problem is that I'm not at Ascension level 5, so I can't actually do anything with these yet. Which is, like, fine, because we have him at as high as he'll go for what we're sitting at the moment. Means that we now need to go back here. This. We'll deal with his relics later. Because he's got, his relics are, like, fine for now. They're not, like, perfect for what I, like, exactly how I want to build him, but it's better than nothing.
Let's deal with these thugs first, and then we'll talk about how to deal with you, shall we?
Who did he say that to? Wait, who did he say that to? That to Adventuring? Yeah, he's only got dialogue for... He has a dialogue with Dan Heng, really? Oh, I guess because technically Dan Heng was an outlaw too. I guess that makes sense, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, I know why he's got...
Let's deal with these.
Yeah, he did. He was talking to Adventuring.
Talk about how to deal with you, shall we?
Huh. I didn't figure he would have dialogue with anybody from the IPC faction. Wait, so then what does Adventuring say? Does Adventuring say anything to him? Hold on. Now I need to know. He doesn't. Boothill will say something to him, but he won't say anything back. What an asshole. Oh, that's no fun. I'm actually kind of wondering, instead of doing... What if I did...
Just don't abandon your principles.
Oh, I think he said that to Adventuring. Why does everybody say something to him? Did he say that to Adventuring? Yes. He doesn't have dialogue with Boothill. Tyrion is one popular man. Whether or not that is good or not is to be determined. Okay, so I would give this to Dion, however, I want to actually stack up some damage and crit boost onto him for a little bit. Just because I want to see what he can do. Now that he's a little bit more leveled up. Oh, I was already based. Damn it. That wasn't bad. Considering that he was starting at like 300.
The mark. No dirty trick.
Doing much better than he did. I want to stack up him onto him. Because him is this, which is each stack increases damage dealt by 15% up to 3 stacks. He also gets the Starwing Body, I believe, from his skill set, from his skill, which is his crit rate will increase by 20%. He also gets an extra damage dealt increases by 30, and then he also gets this crit damage by 18% for 2. He's also getting this crit damage from Adventuring here, and then this is from his light cone right now. So, he's got 192. He's 47 over 192 with one more stack of this to go. So, he's building up. Let's have you aim here. 10,000. Ooh! Moving up in the world.
I hit the mark.
Look at him go. Oh. Okay, so if he's doing 10,000 for a skill, then oh, he can apply the physical damage to anybody for his ult. Is it any time that he uses his ult, or is it only for Boot Hill? Shut it. Hold on. Applies physical weakness to one enemy, deals massive physical damage to them, and delays their action. Oh. How long does the physical weakness stay on that enemy, though? No, I'm Dirty Dan. You are the first person to say anything about Dirty Dan. We only did 4. That's unfortunate. I thought he was going to do more than that. Is he at full stack for him, or is he... Does he still need one more? Yeah, he still needs one more.
A moment of divine insight arises from endurance.
Shush! I understand I'm taking my time. I just want to see what I just want to see what people are doing. Doing more with his skill than he is with his ult. How weird.
I hit the mark. I heard the call.
Okay, so he's at full stacks for him now. It's got 2 turns remaining. If I hold on, if I do this, does it reset? Or do I have to start stacking them up again? No, it does reset. Oh, I shouldn't have wasted that then. I should have given that to Jinyuan. Alright, Pinhead. Oh, I was trying to read with it. I couldn't read time. I was having a hard time reading time. You calling Pinhead.
There's no time to lose.
God, I haven't seen that, like, seen out of SpongeBob in forever. He does not have... The only issue with putting Boot Hill on this team is we are now skill point negative. Because these 2 are competing for the skill points. Or actually, I guess these 3 are competing for the skill points, but I think Sunday... I'm pretty sure that Sunday can, like... Yeah, his ult, like, gives one back or something like that. His light cone, I think it's like every other ult that he does gives one back. After every 2 instances of skill or ultimate the wearer uses on one ally character, it recovers a skill. Okay, so it's either or. So he recovers them, but these 2 are just like eating all of the skill points alive. I think... You're him running out? No, it's still got one more turn. Oh, but this is. One of these characters uses the power of God and anime to fight their enemies, and the other one is just a gay cowboy. I am noticing power gaps here. In terms of what? Like, who's doing damage, or in terms of we have, on one side, we have the power of God and anime, and then on the other side, we have homosexual cowboy. Because if you're noticing the fact that Boot Hill is doing, like, basically no damage, that's because we just got him. The latter. We're still leveling him up. He needs a little bit of time. He's getting there. I still find the fact that he can't swear to be hilarious. You made the poor cowboy be the one character who can't swear.
I hit the mark.
I know I'm supposed to give this to Jingyuan, but I like really want to know what happens if I give it to Boot Hill. Because like Jingyuan will be like fine without it, you know? He'll be fine without it for like one game. I just want to see what it'll do. That was an image of him standing there like that. I need to make sure that I'm targeting before I do the skill because it's not gonna let me change targets.
Follow my charge.
Did the same.
There's no reason with those both good.
Okay, that wasn't all that bad. It's alright because he has access to the fun cowboy expletives like dag nabbit and son of a gun. He, like, in lore, can't swear, or something like that. Like, he's got some, like, in-lore reason why he's not able to swear, and it has something to do with, so he's a cyborg, so, like, most of his body is all, like, mechanics and stuff, right? He has, like, a sound box. It's, like, a sound box or something that he stole from the ICP that has a firewall or something on it that essentially, like, censors all of his swear words. So to him, he's swearing, but to everybody else, he sounds like a child. Instead of saying like swear words, he uses like the ones that like little kids use. Any other character would sound like a fraud saying those. Do I count as a fraud?
Sure, I'll play along. It's of no consequence. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
We're gonna actually let Jingyuan have the the damage boost this time. I feel so bad for him. I've been like abandoning him for a minute to like test out Boot Hill. Because he's the powerhouse of the team right now. And I've been like messing around to see what happens if I like do certain things with Boot Hill, and I'm just like, he's just kind of here. he's being that one quiet friend who like is getting like dragged along for like the party, but like he's just happy to be here. Okay, hold on. Let me, oh, I got lots of stuff to look at. Got here. Wee. Wee. Oh. I wanted to do this one. Because it's the new one. The new one, I don't have one yet. So that actually helps us out a bit, because that, I think, gave us, yeah, it gave us the... now. Also got an achievement. In combat, ally Boot Hill accumulates a total of 3 stacks of pocket trick shot within one. This level up. That puts him up to level 60. I don't got enough of these. I need 2 more here. Or I need 2 more rounds of this here. These I can make. I need 3 of them. 3. And do I have enough? I do. I do have enough for 2 more rounds. We're gonna leave him behind because nobody's gonna have the weakness for it.
There'll be a way.
This one, because that'll give his Lightning Lord more charge.
Show no mercy.
I give him 3. Port here.
Dreams of a past life.
This will do toughness reduction. Damage boost. AoE. Lightning Lord. 104. Not bad.
Have we met?
Yeah.
Cloud scattered.
For what I understand about Boot Hill is that Boot Hill's not really intended to be used as a damage dealer. He's just supposed to be able to, like, shred through shield. I'm trying to build him as a DPS, and I don't think that Boot Hill's intended for DPS, which I think is my problem, is that I am attempting to build him wrong.
Time. Show no mercy.
There'll be a way. Unite our goals.
You always aim for her. She's already almost dead. She's at like 610 health. Leave her alone.
Sure, I'll play along.
Yeah, actually. We are skill point 0 right now, which kind of sucks, but it's gonna be okay.
Cast, bust, or maybe I'll take it off.
Hi, Chrissy!
Cloud scattered. Dreams of a past.
We're trying to build a Boot Hill. I got Boot Hill like right before stream. I say right before stream, but it was actually like this afternoon. But I got Boot Hill this afternoon, and so I'm working on getting him some stuff to build him up. Because I waited a really long time to have him, and now I do, and I'm excited. I finally have my dumb cowboy man.
Hedge your bets.
I only have like so much energy and like things that I can do. So I'm like trying to manage. I'm trying to manage all of my energy really good right now because like I have relics that work on him for the moment. Like I can get better ones later. As you can see, like I am running really low and I don't have any other options other than this. So like I'm trying to, like this is all I've got left. And then like I think I can do what is it called? Simulated Universe? No, that's not what it's Divergent Universe. I can do Divergent Universe I think 2 or 3 more times for some relics for him, but like that's about it. So we got to be really wise about what we're spending our time on. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for your seashells. Forgot what I was doing for a second. Oh. Okay, that puts him up. Level 70. Have you been? I've been okay. I was gone for a really long time because I had like family and school and some mental health stuff that I needed to deal with, and so I'm okay now, but like I'm still kind of dealing with like the school thing, but like that's something different, you know?
Life is as ephemeral as two.
I kind of want to get up to here so that I can use those. What can I do? I need to do 2 of the Echoes of War. Any of them that I need? I guess, actually, yeah. I need to do the Sunday boss, I think. A couple more times. Because Jade uses the same material. So if I want to do her and Boot Hill, I'm going to need some extra. Just want to be able to, like, get the next look. So let's go ahead and do some Echoes of War. I need to do this one. Yes, I know it's going to negatively impact your story experience because I already knew who this boss was before it released. Because everybody spoiled it. I didn't. I did, because by the time that I got to a point where I needed to be able to do this boss, I already knew who this boss was going to be because everybody and their mother had spoiled it by that point, so I know who it is. I don't know how we get to this point. I don't know how we go from 0 to 100 kind of stuff. So like I don't know how we go from this to that, but so that's still a that hasn't been spoiled for me. I just know that the boss is him. I didn't know that apparently Aventurine has a boss at some point in Penacony. I didn't know that until I saw a bunch of people complaining about it being really, really stupid hard, and to the point where the company, like Hoyo had to step in and like lower the difficulty for his boss fight because people were getting like really super stuck. Like it was just apparently like disgustingly hard for no reason. I don't know if that's actually, like, true. He's very team-dependent. I don't know, because I feel like I fought him in, like, it was either pure fiction or, like one of these things. I fought him, I didn't even realize it was him. I fought him, I think, in... No, he was part of the Apocalyptic Shadow at one point. So I fought him here... And I didn't think he was all that difficult. Like, but then again, I think when I fought him, I think it was pre-nerf. So it might have just been that I didn't know what he was like beforehand, because I thought that his newer, I guess, I must have fought him before or after the nerf, because I thought he was really freaking easy. Compared to the other one, if you ran a single target hyper carry, it can be really hard since he needs AoE. Yeah, but like, I figured that out pretty quick that it was an AoE style fight, and so like I think I didn't lose the first time, but I like wasn't very fast, and so when I went back and redid it, I changed out my team to people that had AoE attacks, and then I was fine. And that entirely could have just been because it was because it was like after the nerf. Because I genuinely don't know what his boss fight looked like beforehand, but apparently it was really hard. That's not where I meant to go. Whoops. I actually think I ran Blade against him. I ran like a follow-up team. I ran a follow-up team that had AoE, so I think the team that I ended up using against him was, I think I used... God, I know I used Blade. I used Blade and Jingliu, I think, on the team against him. It was Blade, Jingliu. If I had Blade, I probably used Losha. I don't know who my fourth must have been... Black Swan? Maybe? I ran Black Swan. I think I tried to use Misha. Against him. I don't remember if I ended up actually using Misha for a long time against him. I think I ended up switching to Jingliu. I gave Misha's stuff to her just so that she would, like, do more. Only a few 5 stars. Basically what I do is if a 5-star interests me enough, I get them, and then I don't even bother with Eidolons. I get them and call it good. I do not do Eidolons. Unless I absolutely feel like I need to. The only character I have ever pulled for Eidolons for out of all of the ones that I have, the only one I've done was Aventurine. And I only wanted the first one. I didn't need any of the others. I just wanted the first one. Because the first one made him more supportive for his team. It just grants extra 20% crit damage to anybody underneath the shield, and he is constantly giving out shields, so he just grants the 20% regardless of what's going on the field. And that was the only reason I wanted him, was because I was intending to use him as a support, and then ended up building him as a sub. I ended up building him as a sub DPS, so this actually kind of helped him as well. But I only got this because I intended for him to be a support. And that is the only Eidolon I have ever gone for during a banner. Everybody else has been, I got the character and called it good. Jingliu especially, because I literally got the character and I didn't even get her light cone. I didn't bother, and then I didn't bother getting her light cone, and then the same thing ended up happening with Sela as well. I got her, didn't get her light cone. I did, however, I wanted to get Josho's light cone. However, by the time that I started pulling for him, it was so late into the banner that by the time that I like started pulling for the light cone, the banner was over, so I never ended up actually getting it. So this was one I did want to get the light cone for, and then never actually got it. But I'll pull one of each, and then I'll call it. I won't do anything else. Still live. I finally caught a stream. Sorry. It's good to see you. I'm just talking about characters and like how I don't do idolins. I don't pull for multiple copies of characters. Looking at this, right? I'm gonna 66. So we still need more. Oh, I was gonna do Echo of War. That's what I was doing. The problem was the reason I didn't go in was I wanted to heal first and then do the extra. Okay. Here? No. I need this one. This team should be fine because we have one all character AoE here, and then we have an all character AoE here. Her ult is an AoE for everybody, and then he buffs him. So this should be fine because we've got all the elements that we would need anyway. We need to do this twice.
There'll be a way. Share good fortune.
1, 2, 3, 4. AoE Lightning Lord. There we go. Everybody's broken. We have a very strong opening attack. It's everything after that is the issue. Oh, I should have aimed for something. What am I doing? I always have to be like really super careful with adventuring here actually because I don't have a healer and this boss can shred my shield, so I wanna kind of keep an eye on it.
Cloud scatter.
There's no time to lose.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Because we don't have a way to make sure that I don't get everybody.
It's fine. Unite our goals.
The dice have been
Are going
cast. Bust.
this and that.
Maybe I'll take it off.
Dreams of a past life aren't. Let us dance once more.
I'm saving the train. I want to wait until the damage is down and then I'll do the train.
Follow my charm.
Hedge your bets.
Dream vanished.
If I do this, will it break? It will.
Show no mercy.
Go.
A foregone conclusion.
Don't want to waste the...
No holding back.
skill points because we're already done here, so I want to wait until he's back up. Go. I ended up not using the train. Back onto Sunday. Or it's not. Whoa, not put that back on Sunday. Can he target himself with his own ult? Now that I think about it, I don't think he can. He can only target teammates, right? I might have to look. I don't know if he can actually target himself. It wouldn't do anything for him, I don't think. Oh, don't you with the shield. That's... Do that. Now it's time for the train, because that'll do like 50 here for the shield.
Share good fortunes.
Okay, that got rid of his
Dream vanished.
shield. This should get rid of helpers. Yes, it did. Hey, guess what? Why don't you do it again? Ooh, 168 on that.
It's on me.
Dreams of a past life are now. Let us dance once more. Cloud scatter.
Overcome the thorns. Trinity is before me.
I've basically built this team in a way it's like, okay, and how about we do it again? Again with the train. Choo-choo. He's coming for you.
No holding back.
Have been cast. Or maybe
It's an endgame boss because it's cool and it definitely wouldn't be as strategic as you are. I don't... Okay, so I'm not actually at this point in the story. We are only in here because I need the items that it gives me at the end of this fight. They just released the planet after this boss fight, so this is no longer an endgame boss. Technically speaking, it was at one point.
Unite our goals.
I've never personally seen this fight in the story because I am not at that point in the story. It actually, when I went in here, it warned me. It's like, oh yeah, you going into this fight might negatively affect your story, your story experience. You're like, sure, you want to do this? And it's like, yes, I want to do this. You see, and imagine getting jumped by 4 people for items. I mean, I want the items. I need them for Boot Hill. We're spoiling our dumb cowboy man.
sure I'll play along.
I really like the song that plays in this last phase.
Time for the masters. Show no mercy.
Problem is that I have like the background. I feel like it's like you can't hear it because of my characters are so loud.
Dream vanished.
Two, 1, 2. So the only reason that I am really strategic about this fight is because I don't like dealing with his little dudes that he has on either side of him for those first 2 phases. Because they can all attack, and if you're not breaking them constantly, they can wear down your characters really quickly. Also, by getting rid of them, you can do really massive break damage to him. So, having more characters that can do AOE on this fight is the best. Follow up is also kind of a decent idea with this fight. Doing anything that makes you be able to break faster is a good option for this fight. Because he has like 7 stacks of break bars up here. So you're basically like fighting his break meter the entire time. with the happy-go-lucky music. It's his sister, I think, is singing here. I don't know what the significance of the song is, because I'm not at this point in the story, but I really like it. It's like, it makes me happy, you know? I don't know what the significance of the song is, but it makes me happy. The sister of the boss? I believe so. Again, I'm not at this point in the story. I don't actually know what's going on here. Oh, everyone is dying. I just need to be able to survive one a little bit longer. Everybody survived long enough to be able to go through this whole 7-stage phase again, but like,
Dream vanished. Dreams of a past let us dance.
wasn't fast enough.
Sure, I'll play along.
I've had runs of this where I've been able to like just consistently like shred through him to the point where he doesn't actually get like to get through all 7 stages before having to start over. Really, watching him get jumped decides to sing instead of helping. Neither do I. I don't know the, neither do I know the significance.
Show no mercy.
Second. Okay, so he's not going yet. He doesn't attack until the last phase, but that last one does a lot of damage. So you're actually building up a bunch of shield. I don't remember how you're supposed to be able to get it. Like, I don't think it tells you. Like, you're supposed to get the shield, like, doing something, but I don't know what it is. This is a hopes and prayers, I guess. I've had like 20,000 shield here before. I've like blocked an entire one of his like final moves. I got like an achievement for it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it once.
Cloud scatter.
The dice have been cast. Or maybe
Really use this though. There we go.
seek and you shall receive.
We're gonna use the train. The train did nothing. One of these.
Sure, I'll play along.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
Follow my charge.
Problem is I'm not doing enough damage to like go through this right now because I have 3 supports and 1 DPS, and my 1 DPS is not doing enough right now. So we're gonna have to go through this one more time. Yeah, see, now he's awake. On the bright side, he's like weak to everything.
Cloud scatter.
Time for. Show no mercy.
Okay, I have 19, so this should be enough to be able to block if I don't make it in time. He's at 15, so I should be okay. Yeah, I'll make it. Because he still has 2 more turns before he actually hits me.
Dream vanished.
Is that the Oratrice Mechanique? No, that is actually a Genshin character. That is Nubalette from Genshin Impact. That is a different character.
There's no time to lose.
That character actually is like genuinely a really good character. Like, it's unfortunate that he gets like memed to shit, but he's actually a really good character. His story is really super interesting, and they all look the same. He's actually fairly interesting in terms of like
Life is as if
how he looks. Nuvalit is very blue, but I would say out of most of the characters in Genshin, Nuvalit has a fairly unique design, purely based on like color alone. He's like centered around the main color, like one main color of blue, but he's very regal looking in comparison to a lot of other characters. I guess he's like I think that he's like visually interesting in comparison to a lot of other Genshin characters. I need to do one more Echoes of War, but I think if there's like one that I need, that's... I don't think there is. Because I'm not... Like, I guess I might need this one at some point. I wish I, like, knew who used what. I wish it would, like, tell me. If I did this, and it would be like, oh, which characters need this? And then you could, like, see. Because I know Jade needs these too. Because, like, I can do that for other things. Like, I can do, like, this. Like, oh, look! Related characters! No way! I can see them here. Why can't I see them in the Echoes of War? Ooh, I wonder who needs these? Like, ugh! Give me that option, but here. Please. No idea if I would need it. I don't think I do. Because kind of all the characters that I've been building recently, I'm not meaning to go in here. All the characters that I've been building recently have been like Penacony characters. I guess the only other one that I would like need is like whatever I need for my MC for... Oh no, I guess I need these ones for... I guess we'll do this one. Do I drag Boot Hill into this? I could flip a coin. It'll probably take way longer if I do drag him in here, but like... Fine, we're not here for speed, as long as we win. We're here to win, not to be as fast as possible. We'll do Heads is Boot Hill. Heads is Boot Hill, Tails is Fugue. It's Heads, we're bringing Boot Hill.
Let's deal with these thugs first, and then we'll talk about how to deal with you, shall we?
Because the thing is with my Boot Hill is like still kind of baby. my Boot Hill is still struggling. We were actively trying to get things for Boot Hill so that way we could like level him up again. But I don't have his light cones. We're using this one, which does actually help him. His traces are sitting at a point where he can't actually like get any higher in them, I think, unless I do this, which let's actually do that really quick. Hold on. A6. He's a bit underdeveloped. He's doing his best. I literally only got him this morning. Or not this morning. I got him at like 3. I got him at like 3 o'clock this afternoon. He hasn't even been here long, like 8 hours. He's doing his best for 8 hours. We're gonna do these first, and then we'll do this. That is where he can't go any higher because of his ascension level, as well as because I just don't have the stuff. However, I do have this. Could cheat. Could cheat. No, I don't have enough of these. Ah! He got thrown to the fire as soon as he showed up. I mean, I kind of do that with any of my new characters. I, like, legitimately, anytime I get a new character, I put them onto a team with Aventurine and say, okay, now go do something. And they're only doing, like, 30 damage, but they're here to help. They're here for moral support. They're here because I made them be here. Okay, so now we're stuck at a place where we can't actually level him up past character ascension level with the exception of this, but this is not as important. Actually, wait, no, this would be important because of his skill, wouldn't it? Oh, I guess not, because this is what it's actually... Maybe not. It as is, then. Because we can't do any of these until I'm at either... I have to be at level 75 for this one. This one requires ascension level 6, which I think is the next one. Yeah, so I have to do the next ascension level, and then I can do that one. Ascension 6, Ascension 6. This one requires level 80. So we almost can get these 4 at the top. Okay. He'll be fine. He's got Sunday and Jingyuan on the team. He'll be fine.
Finding life. The dice have been cast.
I just found the perfect meat for the cowboy. Oh.
This mortal form. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Time for the master stroke.
My only realization is that Seishan does not have a lightning weakness.
Show no mercy.
Oh no. We're gonna have to rely on Boot Hill to break then. His current situation. I don't even know if I'm done building Jingyuan now that I think about it. Did I finish building it? I didn't. His traces are still... Boot Hill has higher traces than my Jingyuan. Jingyuan's done with, like, all of his relics and stuff, and then I need to finish his light counts, and Jingyuan's not even finished.
You are not worthy.
You here? Oh, that didn't do so I wanted it to. This isn't gonna do much, but it's okay, because we're just trying to break her right now. Oh, he is dying. Oh, level 80 face shout is a lot more. Is she taunted? Oh my god, she is taunted, so she's only going to attack Boot Hill. Oh shit, okay. Maybe I should have brought Fugue. Okay, we can work with this.
All you stand still.
We'll be fine. I'm gonna actually do this. So that he can do this again.
There's no time to
To rescue Boot Hill.
Here is thunder.
There we go. Shadowface Shao has gained an additional action. Oh god. Oh, he's not doing anything.
The dice have been cast. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I feel like I remember struggling with her level 80 anyway, just because I just didn't have anybody that, like, fit in these parameters that, like, did decent damage. You'll get the rewards regardless of whether you drop the level or not. So like, I could go back and like drop the level. If I don't do, if I fail this, we'll drop it a level and because I am that, or maybe I'll just Dragon Fugue. Because he is not, Genuine is not helping right now. Actually, no one is helping right now. These two don't have the right element. This one doesn't have the right element. Boot Hill is the only one on this team with the correct element for this fight. Okay. I'm like hoping that I can last. I might not be able to get through this. We're either gonna be here for an actual sentry, or I might need to switch out Jingyuan. I guess I could do Lingsha, maybe? That way we have like a healer, because he's gonna get attacked all the time, so like I need somebody that can heal him if she's doing this much, but we need somebody with a fire element, so like maybe instead of using Fugue, I could do Lingsha, so that way we have a healer. Even though my Lingsha's not very like built up, it would be better than nothing. Yep, there goes Boot Hill. Okay, hold on. I have a different plan. I have a question for God. Why? Wasn't that Mario or something? Wasn't that originally Mario? Or like I've seen like a Mario version. It was Mario. Okay. Oh, we could have two breakers. Do Gallagher actually. Instead of Lingsha. Do Gal. And then Sunday isn't going to be, I mean, he's kind of helpful. Because he can help Boot Hill move twice in one. Or twice in one. Yeah, actually, we'll keep Sunday. Actually, wait. No. Hold on. We're stealing Topaz's stuff again really quick. Because she grants a 30... Like a 30 or 35 boost.
What kind of schemes are lurking behind those pretty eyes?
I think her skill helps his damage. So we have two breakers, one buff, and then a shielder. And then he's also a healer. So like, let's actually... And then she also covers Quantum as well. So actually, hold on. Let's try this.
Look, a VIP. I always deliver.
Problem is, Boot Hill is still going to be targeted like all the time, so we do need to be a little bit more careful with keeping shield up. Because even if we have a healer, we still need to be careful.
There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Let's go ahead and do this now, just so that way he can have... Because I think that does healing over time.
Oh, there's no reason with those both good.
Oh, that's right. And Jade also, every time that he does something, he's using his health. Isn't it? Yeah, for a small amount of HP every time that he attacks, she gains an extra point of charge, but he'll go down in health just a little bit, but she's granting him a 30 speed and like as a trade-off. But having Gallagher here will offset that damage.
Sure, I'll play along.
Because he's not intended for damage, he's just here for healing. You can also do this, which grants this up here, which basically anytime that somebody hits her, it will heal them. So he can do this now, which will heal him for what he needs, but then he is also going to heal anytime he hits her while this is active, which is for 3 turns.
Live some, win some. You are not worthy.
Don't worry, this one's on me. Bring it on. There's your reward.
Yeah, so that'll keep him popped up on health, so that way he's not... Because he's going to get targeted a lot due to his skill. So we need to keep kind of any kind of healing over time onto him as much as we can.
Hedge your bets.
You need to keep any kind of shield and or healing over time.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe
This is already working much better than the last team.
Given
Everybody's at full health and everyone has full shield. We are doing significantly better this time than we did last time. Ooh, 31. Look at him go.
Step up, let's see ya.
You're Gucci, my dude. I had to drag my Jade out and steal all of Topaz's things again, but like, it was worth it. We almost got through her first phase. She's 3. We got through her. We're getting through her first phase without getting anybody murdered. So you know what? We'll call it a win.
have it, there's no backing out now. For me or you.
Topaz is gonna wake up and find out she's been robbed. Topaz is gonna wake. The thing is that Topaz is a debt collector. So she's gonna wake up. She's gonna see all her stuff missing, and she's gonna be pissed.
Time to mix things up. I'm guessing there's no reason with you bunch of both good.
Okay, so this will start this up. So we need to use this now. Because now we have a lot more chances for him to get hit. I actually don't like breaking these two. I like breaking this one, or like these two personally, because they have a smaller like break thing, but the problem is that they don't hit as hard, so like I probably should be aiming for one of these. This one, I'll aim for her because she's got the 3 elements. I got those debts fair and square, give them back. Oh, Jesus. Okay, good. The hill's down to 400 health right now, so we're a little bit in the danger zone, but... Yes.
hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna be enough. It wasn't. 230.
Dice have been cast.
Red. I don't have a thumbs up. I can't thumbs up, but bread.
It's your zone, you know.
I know adventuring. Shush.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Need to get Boot Hill.
Time to mix things up. I'm guessing
Go. Okay.
Watch your head.
Mm. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I got Boot Hill this afternoon, so we're kind of testing him a little bit right now. So this is probably not a good place to be testing him in, but like we've done some decent work on him so far. I've gotten his traces are almost done. His relics are like halfway finished, kinda. Like we're working on them, and then right now we just need to get him leveled up. I don't have his light count at the moment, so we're using swordplay at the moment. That's all I have. It's like it was the only one that like worked for his like moveset. You need to stop doing that. We are going to also do this again, which grants the healing per hit. This will also break, but which takes Fei Xiao out of the... and the line.
Have a deal. There's no back end now. For me or you. Who's the
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Oh, cool new character. Let's test them. It sends them to answer endgame bots. Well, I personally, the Sunday fight is like hard, sure, if you like don't know how to work around it. Fei Xiao, for some reason, is just, I find Fei Xiao's fight significantly harder. I don't know what it is about Fei Xiao's fight that just makes her so much harder than the fight we were doing previously, but like, it's just... I struggle with this one way more, and I don't know if it's just because I don't have the, like, these elements built up very well on anyone, or what, but, like, this fight is just hard. I could be playing it on a lower difficulty if I really wanted to. Those are for weaklings, and we are not weaklings. We might be weaklings.
It's on me.
You just about killed everyone except for Aventurine.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
You are more important right now because you can do this now. That's broken over there. I want to do this to get it out of the running. The less damage we're taking, the better right now. Boot Hill can't change his target, but it would be nice if he could.
There's no reason with you much anymore.
Oh, he can change this, though. I want to do this. Because that applies the physical damage. So now I can, like, make choices on where I want to aim. Or at least I can make a little bit more choices.
Don't let me down. Have a deal. There's no back end now. For me or you.
I don't know anything about Jade, but from what I understand, she's supposed to be like a loan shark. I think she's a loan shark. Ooh, 52 from Boot Hill over there.
I hit the mark.
So Topaz and Jade work together? No. From what I understand, Jade is an independent, is like an independent loan shark, and then Topaz works for like basically the this world's equivalent of the IRS. Actually, this character also works for this. This character also works for. They're called the IPC. They are essentially this universe's like IRS tax collectors. From what I understand, Aventurine is not a tax collector. He's like a businessman, I think. He makes deals. He like makes deals with like powerful people or something like that. But Topaz is just a straight up debt collector. And apparently she's really good at her job. Topaz is kind of like her whole demeanor is kind of like, it's like, that's a good way to describe her demeanor. She definitely is like a businesswoman, like through and through. But like when it comes to like how she treats people, everybody, she doesn't really have like enemies outside of like people who don't pay their taxes. Because like she has a voice line where she talks about the Stellaron hunters, where like you ask her about them and she's like, she says, "Oh, those guys. They're fine, I guess. They pay their taxes on time, so I don't really have a problem with them." Like, she, as long as you pay your taxes, you are not on Topaz's shit list. Taxes are all that matter.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile.
Whereas Jade is like, from what I don't think she works for the IPC, but I could be wrong. I'm as far as I'm aware, she is some kind of like independent loan shark contractor lady. She's essentially the mafia. No, I lost Boot Hill.
Have a deal. There's no backing now. For me or
Gonna see if I can figure this out with just... Can she give this to her? Oh, she can't.
don't let
She can give this to herself, but I don't think she gets the speed boost. If she gives it to herself, I don't think she's allowed the speed boost. No, she doesn't get the speed boost.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I wish there was like a way to revive characters mid-battle, because they have like revival lines. But unless there was a character I missed early on that can just straight up like revive a character in the middle of a fight, I don't know how to. I don't think you can. Like as soon as you lose a character, they're like done for the rest of the fight.
Spend freely.
lose some, win some.
Watch your head. Dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
As long as you aim for one of them, it'll still do damage to Fei Xiao. So how much health do these things have? A lot. That's why I struggle so much with this fight, is because there is a lot of HP. I don't think it tells you because they're all split up. Yeah. They won't tell you like how much HP they have, but it's like an unbelievably ridiculous amount. Also, I think that they just have like a high defense as well, which means that you're just not... Like, it has 5 different debuffs on it right now, and it's still doing barely anything. That also could just be because I guess my characters aren't good enough.
Have a deal. There's no backing.
It's entirely like it could just be that my characters are not good enough. Like I know that Boot Hill isn't right now because he's not done like in terms of like being built. And then I know that... and then Gallagher's not here for damage at all. He's here just to heal. My boot hill, I think, is, like, okay. The problem is that this fight is rough when it comes to somebody that is, like, single target, but also gets immediately targeted by other enemies because there's 4 of them, which means that he's getting essentially 4 times the damage. So this is just kind of not the fight to bring boot hill to. This would be more if I had Argenti, who I don't have Argenti, but, like, if I had him, this was probably more his fight because he doesn't have an ability that targets him specifically, but he is physical damage. So this would probably be better suited for him.
Relax. Patience is my middle. Don't let me down.
Where's that guy then? I don't have him. I don't have him, and I don't know anybody that does, so I can't, like, borrow him. Just 1%, come on. Come on. Dude, she's only got, like, 1%. Why are we stuck at the 1%? There we go. We still have one more phase, which is going to be even harder. We're going to be here for, like, we're either going to get everybody on this team killed or we're going to be here forever. I want to see what the AI does. Maybe I'm just not doing this right. Yeah, the AI absolutely demolishes that. It could just be maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I've been the problem this whole time. The hill's actually perfectly fine. I'm just the one getting him constantly killed. Ooh, adventuring, honey. What was that? He only hit a 2. Achievement unlocked self-awareness. I mean, it probably is, like, to a degree. It probably is me. Especially because I'm still learning, like, what exactly Boot Hill does. I don't have, like, a perfect understanding of what exactly all of his stuff does, so I'm kind of learning as I go. The AI seems to be doing okay. I'm just kind of hoping that these 3 can handle this, so we don't have to start over again. They've done almost 20% so far. They're doing okay. Better than me. I would have just had the characters I like. Whether they're useful or not is another story. Honestly, that is perfectly fine. If you have characters that you really like and that work for you, go for it. I'm the kind of person, so the way that I play Star Rail is that there are characters that I really like that have been that have been power crept to beyond and back because they came out when the game first began, so they've been power crept for a long time. But I still really like them, so I still use them. They might be slower than other characters. Like in this case, they might not be doing nearly as much damage as like they could, but that's like fine because I don't need them to because I just enjoy playing them. Do they not upgrade the old ones? No. When a character's released, it is extremely, and I mean like I think they've only done it maybe twice. Once a character's released, they do not touch that character ever again. They might do some bug fixes, like Aventurine had a bug recently that they had to fix when the new when the new pathway came out. The only character that I can say really specifically that got updated after release was March 7th's imaginary form had to be updated to include, for her skill to include the new path. But that wasn't an upgrade. That was more just like making sure that she was still like usable with the new pathway, because like her stuff wouldn't have included it. But Hoyo is basically, once a character's out, they're out. They don't change them. So once your character's been out for like 2 years, there's a huge lineup of other characters that have power corrupt them to the point where they're just not viable to be used in anything that's like challenge modes. You can use them in story mode if you want to, but if you're trying to do any of the challenge stuff, you kind of can't use them. Unless you want to be there for a literal eternity. In these trying times, remember the wise words of the Northern Lion, which when deciding which characters to pick from a large roster. Just find whichever character's the hottest and pick them. I mean, I think Boot Hill's pretty hot, personally. There's a lot of characters in Star Rail that I think are hot. Oh god, we just lost Jade. We're not. Unless these two can somehow pull out a win, I don't think we're going to be here. We made it to halfway through third phase, though, with an experimental team, so you know what? That's better than nothing. I think what we'll do, because we'll eventually lose, but I think what we'll do is we'll take out Boot Hill, because this is just not a good fight for him, because he's got too many enemies that are fighting him at once. We'll take out Boot Hill. We'll put Fugue, I would say, because we can't use. What were the elements? I could bring Blade, but my Blade isn't very good. Trying to remember what like the elements it recommended was. It was fire, physical, and quantum. So I think Jade'll stay for quantum. I don't have anybody physical built up outside of Boot Hill, and like kinda Clara. There's kinda built, but like barely. So we might have to just forego the physical and focus on fire. So I'm thinking Jiao Cho for the dot damage, because that'll help break. I'm thinking Jiao Cho and Fugue. The problem is that leaves us without a healer again. I could do Lingsha for break as well, but then we won't have a DPS outside of Jade. I'm suddenly wondering if Aventurine is the immovable object, because I don't know if the enemy can do enough damage to outmatch his shield. Because every time he keeps doing all of his follow-up attacks, which just regenerates his shield. And then he's got all that defense, and he's got 4,600 defense. So he barely takes a scratch whenever he's actually hit. Oh god, I think I've created the monster Aventurine who literally can't die, but he doesn't do enough damage to really be here to do anything significant right now, because he doesn't have the right element. Yeah, because every time that he does, he can just replenish his shield using one of the skill points, When he does this, that does like half of his shield, but then it just gives him this, which just regenerates the shield again. And then every time that he uses his follow-up, every time he's hit, he gains his follow-up thing, which just regenerates his shield again. I've created immovable object aventurine. He is not going to die. No. We're gonna have to forfeit the fight. We're gonna be, it's like, the thing is that I believe that he would be able to eventually win the fight, but we would be here for like half an hour. Yeah, we would eventually win, but we're going to be here half an hour waiting for Aventurine to just either finally die, or like to mess up and die, or oh my gosh. I think we're gonna have to back out. We're gonna be here half an hour. I think we need to back out. We'll call it a draw. No, we're gonna stay. I promise you, we're gonna be here like 20 minutes just watching this like gameplay loop. Waiting for Aventurine. Oh no. Oh, wait, maybe. He's got outrage. Hold on. Which means he's not gonna regenerate shield. Oh, never mind. He's fine now. Nope, he's fine now. Okay. Oh no. I like want to stage just to kind of see how long it would take, but like I've got things to do. Well, so the reason we're doing this boss fight is because I'm trying to get one last thing for Boot Hill. And so if I can't finish this fight, I'm never gonna get the thing for Boot Hill, and then we can't move on. I am backing out. We're gonna keep Jade. Boot Hill's gotta go. Boog. Then my only really super built up DPS is here, but he is not match typing. However, that won't matter with Fugue on the team. So while I could drag Sunday in just to do like more damage, it wouldn't. I guess if I'm gonna use Fugue, do I really need to? Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm keeping Jade. Keeping Jade. If I use this team, do this. 1, 2. This will add on crit damage. He takes like, I think she takes like 10% more. Oh, 15% more. Crit damage. This will reduce toughness. This will help you. We still don't have a healer.
Sure, I'll play along.
But
Time for show no mercy.
hopefully it won't.
It's on me. No dirty tricks on me.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. No holding back. Dream vanished.
There's no time to lose.
Because these two have the correct elements. I am a little bit worried about Jade eating away at Jingyuan's health, but hopefully we'll be fast enough that it won't matter.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets.
Here is thunder.
Share good fortunes.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
We are skill point negative right now.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Have we met? Clouds scattered. Dreams of a past life are now all. Let us dance once more.
Actually, give this to Adventure. Really fast.
Hedge your bets.
Hi, Zero. Thank you.
Follow my charm.
I should have replenished shield,
Conflict.
but that's okay.
Let's seize this fine moment.
Oh, it's take it all. It's not off, it's all.
Unite our goals.
Time for show no mercy.
Watch your head.
Go.
Lose some, win some. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
I thought he was an exhibitionist or something. I don't know a whole lot about his hobbies, but from what I know about him, I wouldn't be surprised, but... He doesn't seem like a man with a lot of shame. he doesn't strike me as a guy with a lot of shame, so...
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Follow my charm. Here is thunder.
Basically, he definitely does it. I don't know. I'm saying that I wouldn't put it past him, but I have no proof one way or the other.
Dreams of a past life. Let us dance once more. Unite our goals.
You do have a bit of a problem with that. Okay, if he's still under Foxy Prayer, as long as he is attacking something, he'll be fine.
I always deliver.
I'm okay with eating at Aventurine's health a lot more than I am my DPS's health, because he'll keep giving himself so much shield that it won't matter.
Bust.
One.
Maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along.
That, this, here.
For me or you.
Oh, Lightning Lord is so much slower without Sunday, but it's okay. Because we need these two. I am willing to sacrifice having a slower Jingyuan.
No holding back. Cloud scatter.
Sure, I'll play along. Watch your head.
Dreams of a past.
Oh,
Let us dance once
I was
more.
waiting for that.
Dream vanished.
Because this will break every...
I hit the mark.
So it doesn't matter what we hit now.
It's on me.
There's no time to
The
lose.
dice have been cast.
Oh, there really isn't any time to lose right now.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Have we met?
She does not make anybody move faster.
Unite our goals. Bending the rules. Give an inch. I always deliver. Have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or
We haven't lost anybody yet, so... We're doing okay.
Follow my charm.
no holding back. Cloud scatter.
Time for them. Show no mercy.
We're almost at third phase.
Spend freely.
Live
The
some,
dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe
No matter where I hit.
watch your head.
have we met? Dream vanished.
There's no time.
Oh, I thought that was gonna help. Okay. Go. 8. I'm actually gonna save that.
Tricks, alright. It's on me.
No holding back. Share good fortunes.
Watch your head.
Bending the rules.
I'm saving this for next phase. There we go. Okay. So it's just more of this, only now she hits harder and can float sometimes.
Have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or dreams of a past life are. Let us dance once more.
We all float there.
Have we met?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Cloud scatter. I always thought.
Oh, I didn't mean to aim there. Whoops. Oh, it's too late now. Can't take it back. And now she's floating, which means that I can't actually target her now. I can only target these 3. Which is actually kinda helpful. for these two. Because these two can only focus 3 characters or 3 things at once, not 4. So I don't have to make the decision on what side to do.
There's no time to lose.
As long as she doesn't. Ooh, that was a lot. I might just have to lower the difficulty.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Cloud scatter.
Can't do this.
Dreams of a past.
Here we go.
Let us dance once more.
I like hate to lower the difficulty because it makes me feel like weak, but I need to get this done. We cannot continue to sit here.
Have a deep. There's no backing now. For me only. I always saw it.
Follow my charge. Conflict.
I don't want to end up having immovable object adventuring again.
No holding back.
I kind of wonder what happens if I give this instead.
Spend freely.
Give an inch and I'll take a lot.
Because he has all the follow-up attacks, so maybe I should have been giving this to him to begin with.
Cast.
I'll break faster.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
And using Jingyuan as a backup instead.
Cloud scatter.
Okay, she's up in the air again. Like that. If she's up in the air, that means she's about to do a really big move, which is going to kill, I think, like everybody. So we need to be quick about this.
Share good fortune. Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
Does Brother Sam sound like a cleric? Who is Brother Sam? Oh. Kinda.
Don't let me down. Cloud scatter.
Like the shields can go higher than they are, can they? I guess they can. No, not really. A little bit higher, but not much. I just want to try to tank as much of the hit that Xiao is about to do, much as possible. Do that. Got... Oh, everybody but Jingyuan survived.
Been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Didn't Jingyuan survive?
Give an inch and I'll take a lot. Dream vanished.
Okay, we're finally done. That took us almost 20 minutes. Just for that one round. That one round took us almost 20 minutes. Oh, I got a light cone for that. Okay. That'll give us... Finally move on. Give us this and this, which will... These... Got an achievement as well, which was let Boot Hill and Aventurine fight over taking the bill. The same battle trigger Aventurine's skill 1 voice line and Boot Hill's battle begins weakness. That's so specific. A weakness bring weird. At the item? Yes, I did. I got the thing I needed. Hopefully enough. If not, we have one more thing we need to do. It's not enough. All right. Who did you say that for, Zero? Was that for Jade? Was that for Miss Jade here? That was the wrong button again. Yes. I need to do her light cone. Her light cone hasn't been upgraded at all. I got it and then just didn't do anything with it. She according to this little like lore dump that they do at the ends of all like the 5-star light cones, apparently she works a lot with charity. Like apparently I guess a lot of the money that she like gets out of people ends up going to like the impoverished and like kids at this like orphanage. So, Summer, you've got to point them out to me. Well, so apparently she like works with, or she funds essentially like orphanages. She's a loan shark that uses her money for orphanages, I guess. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about her just in general, but like according to this tiny little thing here at the end, apparently it's some of her money. I don't know if all of it goes there, but like some of her money goes to helping kids in an orphanage. So that's neat. Relics need some work, and I know that already. Shark, yeah. From what I understand, she's a loan shark. She's a good loan shark? That's new. I don't know. What does it say? Oh, she is IPC. Never mind. She's not independent. She does work for the IPC. I was wrong. It says, a senior manager in IPC's strategic investment department and one of the 10 Stonehearts, known for her cornerstone Jade of Credit. A beautiful and elegant money lender, she is skilled in deciphering and the depths of some people's minds with a personal hobby called Bonajade Exchange. She's willing to wait patiently for high-value acquisitions and adept at extracting values from seemingly destitute clients. So basically, she's the one that they send to the really rich dudes going, hey, yo, we need more money. And then they go, well, I don't have any more money to give. And then she like slams her whip on the table and goes, I know you have more. Yeah, a nice way to say loan shark. They do like story stuff here, which is like a little bit more about the characters, or like kind of vague like snapshots into like their lives. You unlock them as you like level them up. So I've got a couple for Boot Hill now. So the only one that I don't have is this one because you get them at certain levels, and I don't have him at level 80. So it's Fire Emblem. I know. I need to get back to it. But yeah, that's like they got these little like lore things for each of them. My sweet Tharja. Well, but Tharja's not in the one that we were playing. Don't you shush me. Also, ad is incoming in about 1 minute, according to my OBS. You got about 1 minute before the ads roll in. I don't know if there's like anybody else in the roster that like the mommy sorry like thing applies to. I guess there are a couple. Hold on. There's like I guess Kafka. And I have to go in here so you guys can actually see her. So I guess there's Kafka. Acheron, I guess. I see a lot of people say Acheron. Kasha? Himiko, yeah. I see Himiko a lot. Himiko actually gets lumped in as like team mom for the Astral Express. So like Himiko gets that a lot. Anybody else down? Easterval? I guess. Depends on who you ask. But Himiko, I know, gets that treatment a lot. I did not mean to go that fast up to her. Woo. The issue is that they can be whatever age they say they are. MiHoYo is allergic to making any character, male or female, look above the age of 25. That's not necessarily true. Because I would not say that this man looks under 25. I would not say that this man looks under 25. Welt is also not under 25. That was me in high school. Got the graying hair and he's got like the wrinkles under his eyes. Anybody else in this roster that I would say does not look like they're under 25? Poor Gallagher is getting bullied. I love Gallagher though, but like Gallagher does not look like that he's under 25. I'm sorry, the man just like he like screams like 35-year-old man. Is there anybody else on the roster that I would say that looks like older? One maybe? No, I guess he looks fairly young. It's just those two. Really? I think it's just those two. I think it's just Welt and Gallagher, which sucks because I love both of these characters with like my whole being.
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf.
That's every college age dude who's got an exam in 4 hours. Who? This one? Or this one or this one? Red or brown? Gallagher, okay. Kafka could be 60 and I would still be down bad. I think, don't they like play really fast and loose with how old she actually is? Like nobody, like, isn't it kind of implied that she's like way older than people think? I think Acheron also has that treatment where it's like she's way, I think. He's too well dressed, needs to be wearing a stained university hoodie and some sweatpants. Yeah, in terms of like the guys, I would say that it's just the two that look over 25. The girls, however, there really aren't any that I would say look like they're over 25. I guess maybe it depends on next one. No, she still looks fairly young. I don't think the girls typically are the ones that get the like ambiguous aged faces, but like guys sometimes. Jingliu, the problem is you can't see her face. So like I don't know if she's like hiding wrinkles under those under that mask or anything. She's trying to hide the wrinkles because she's old. Well, is it like... Well, I guess Hanya doesn't count, huh? Hanya doesn't count because isn't she like a zombie or something? I'm pretty sure that Hanya's a zombie. So I don't think she counts. She's just dead inside. I thought she was like undead or something. Maybe she's not. I know her sister is. Because her sister is Jui, who is somewhere. Yes. But the thing is that Jui is actually like she's a puppet. She's not like her soul is inhabiting this body. This is like not actually like a person. She's essentially a doll. So she doesn't age. So she's a lot older than she looks, purely just because she's like a, I don't know, I'm a skip enjoyer. It's fine. Good luck with stream. Thank you. I don't know how much longer I have. Not much longer. I once saw a picture of Shenhe from Genshin with laugh lines and crow's feet, and I nearly fell to my knees. Oh, she would look so cute with those. She would look so cute. Kind of like giving her like the old lady, like that old lady kind of treatment, but it would like really work for her.
The path is clear. Let's get going.
I don't think there's like anybody else that I would say looks kind of ambiguous with their age being over 35. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I think that's pretty... The only other person I can say that I know is over the age, is like really old is I'm pretty sure that Huohuo is also pretty old. Because I think she mentions during her like story quest that she's like significantly older than she looks. Are you somewhat new? No, not really. I've been playing since the game came out, but I took like a massive break in between, a couple of things, so I'm like really super behind in terms of story. A good old 1,000-year-old child. I don't think she's 1,000. Not quite. She's not 1,000, but she's not like a child either. Like she's an adult, but I don't remember how old. Also, what really doesn't help is that Foxians, like in terms of like just the race in general, like live forever. They live up to like 700 or 800 or something like that, and they still look like completely normal. Because I'm pretty sure that that's how Yukong is. Yukong is like really fucking old. Yukong is like really, really super old, but like she doesn't look like it because they literally... That what's her name from Breath of the Wild? What? Oh. Yukong definitely looks older than 25? Yeah. The thing is, though, so Yukong is, like, confirmed to be a mom. She, like, has a daughter. You see her in, like, a story quest, so she has a kid. It's, like, 30-something?
It's been so long.
I'm pretty sure that her daughter was, like, 30-something. Okay, actually, her adoptive daughter. Her adoptive daughter is like 30 something, but like she's still her mom. But I don't know if they ever tell you how old. Oh, she's 246 years old. They just straight up gave you that information. Yeah, so this is where they're talking about how Foxians, like, live for a really super long time. Because she mentions, like, one of her friends passing away, like, 30 years ago. And she, like, kind of thinks about it, and she's like, she didn't realize, like, how long... Or she had known that 30 years had passed, but she mentions that, like, 30 years to somebody of her race is, like, nothing. So... That, and then Jingyuan, or yeah, Jingyuan's like 700. If I remember right. If I remember right, I think I looked it up once, and he's like 720 something. Like 720-ish. Because just people from like the Lofu just live forever. They just live forever. And then Jingliu, I think, was confirmed to be like over 1,000 or something. I think she mentions in the story quest that she's like 1,000 because she's older than Jingyuan because she trained him. Don't know if they tell you how old she is anywhere though. I don't think they do. But like a lot of her story, like what, like her story quest is like her talking about it. It's like she just kind of wants to. She just kind of wants to die. She's like, I've had my life. I have had my life, and I just kind of want to like go. That's kind of how all of that entire group is. It's just, yeah, we're like all like really, really old, and we just kind of want to die, but like we kind of can't. If you want more friends, sure. I'll take more friends. I went into the wrong place for friends, though. What am I doing? Oh. I haven't added somebody in a really long time, sorry. I'm gonna do this now just so that I do not forget. 7. Phew. Well, you've got all the ladies. I have a bunch of characters. The problem is that I just don't have anybody like fully built. A Dot Enjoyer. I don't blame you. Dot's really good. Like, is really good. My issue is my most built up characters are mostly men. I believe mine are mostly men, just because it somehow works out that way. But I get distracted. Is my issue. I get a character and I start working on them, and then I like jump to another character. Like, but I want to work on this character today, and so I have a bunch of like half built characters. My Aventurine is completely done. Like, my Aventurine is full level, full light cone, full traces, and full relics. So my Aventurine's really good. But everybody else, I think my Sunday is done in terms of like traces and level. His relics are finished. His light cone still needs a little work. I do the same thing and then you forget about it. Exactly. I have like a bunch of characters that I like worked really hard on, and then I just kind of like forgot to finish them up, which is kind of how Welt is turning out. Like I'm almost done. Like, I'm almost done working with Welt, and then I just kind of like keep pushing him off to the side, and I feel really bad because I really like Welt. I really like Welt, and I really want to use him more, but I keep forgetting to like actually finish him. But I would say my only... No, that's not true. I have 2. I have Aventurine and then Arlen. Where's my Arlen? My Arlen is also fully built, with the exception of his light count because I changed it out recently. So I have level 80, full traces, full relics, all of his Eidolons. I need to finish his light count. But so Aventurine and Arlen, I believe, are my only 2 characters that I can say I have completely fully built. Like, they are done, with the exception of just like, I just need to finish this up, which won't take long. Who am I sharing right now? Am I sharing, like... I know I'm sharing... I have Dot and my follow-up team built currently. I'm working on Sunday. Arlen is my favorite character, which is the only reason why he is built up as he is. Arlen is my favorite character. And so, he's my baby boy, which is why he's... Yes! I like Arlen! He's my baby boy! I love him so much. And so, I That's why I fully buy Arlen, because I don't know, I just found him really interesting, and because I was an early player, I got into Star Rail really super early, and so like Arlen was one of the characters at the time that just was out, and I really liked him. I like his design, I like the dog aspect, I just like I like how he plays, even though he is definitely power crept by Blade. I don't know. I like him. And I'm like one of the only people that likes him. But I am currently sharing these 3 at the moment. One of the 3 people. I know. This is why he's in my starfaring companions, even though like he's really nothing to like. Not much to look at, you know. But these are the 3 that I share at the moment. Aventurine being like the most built out of the 3 of them. My Genuine's not bad though. So if you're building a Sunday and you need a Genuine to kind of test or something like that, you can borrow mine if you want to. That was actually why I put him up there initially, was because I wanted, I knew a lot of people pulled for Sunday, but I didn't know if any people pulled for Genuine. I wasn't sure if people were gonna like regret that. And so I put mine up so people could use their Sundays on him, I guess. That was the thought process anyway. I might change him out once I finish Boot Hill or something. Because Boot Hill is working, but not done. I got really lucky on Black Swan Banner. I think I also got her on her first banner. I don't remember if I got her like early or if I like actually like full on pulled for her for like a while. I think I got her kind of early. I need to switch this out eventually, but that'll be once I get the light count, if I get the light count. I'm hoping to get the light count, but like if I don't, this is not a horrible option to keep on him. Got my Black Swan Eidolons. How lucky I got. I don't pull for Eidolons personally. I just, one, don't have the money, but also I don't see, like, I have the character, and the only character that I've pulled an Eidolon for was specifically Aventurine. Thing is that I didn't spend anything for it. Always want any. You didn't spend anything for an E6 Black Swan. How did you... No, I got her up to E2 within 40 pulls. Oh, did you get the rest of them for the in the last banner that they ran her on? Or did you get them all the first time? Oh. I had like 40k and I just spent it all on her first banner. How did you have 40k gems? Did you just like not... Did you just not pull on anybody for like a couple of years or something? You on Kafka? Nothing on... Akron. I forgot her name for a second. I'm tired. Huh. I just skipped a few patches because I wanted her for Kafka. My issue was that I skipped a bunch of stuff. The problem was that when I did, I wasn't logging it at all, so I didn't do anything. I just straight up had to drop the game for like several months. So I think like I got Black Swan and then I didn't log in for like 6 months because I got super busy. And I missed a bunch of banners in that time period, one of which was Boot Hills, and I was pissed. I was so mad because like I was waiting on Boot Hill and then I got so busy that I couldn't play. And then I missed him. And so I was waiting for them to rerun him and it took so long. It took so long, which is why I insisted on getting him this time. Like, I am not pulling for Aglaya. I'm straight up not gonna pull for her. The only reason I'm not gonna pull for her is because I wanted Boot Hill that bad. I wanted Boot Hill so bad, I don't care about the new character. I want Boot Hill, and I got him. Now I need his light count. But I don't have enough to be able to start pulling, and it's gonna be a minute because, like, I know I'm not gonna get it, like, immediately. I don't have that kind of luck. But I also think I have, like, a lot of... I'm gonna try to get a Casterus. No. I don't have a lot of interest in any of the new characters, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I have, like, 9. So that means I'm gonna be pulling for the... even Mighty. I might pull for Mighty. Just because I did find Mighty interesting, but he was the only one out of any of the ones in it that I found interesting. Can't believe that they pronounced his name Mighty. I know. Like, if they're gonna spell it like that, just call him Mighty, like with muscles. Like I am a mighty person, you know? Like that kind of, like, how it's spelled. I don't know how to... I don't have enough to do a 10 pull today. So, because I think I need 12. I have 8. I think I already did. I also need to go to bed because it's almost midnight. I know, I'm hoping that I get his light count early as well. I got Boot Hill kind of early, so I'm hoping that his light count is... Because I pulled him before stream without meaning to. I meant to pull him on stream, and then I was building up a little bit of pity before I started stream. Just like, I just did a quick 10 pull just so that I could do it, and then I ended up pulling him. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm not pulling for him on stream. I did... Nope, I've already done it. So I can't collect this. Means I would have to get stars from here or here. But I suck at Pure Fiction. Pure Fiction is so hard. I don't know why. There's also, like, events that I need. Well, I could get a bunch of gems from, like, events. Like these ones. Ever since I got Jade, my Pure Fiction became really easy. I can just do this and stacking up gems where I can. So I'm not allowed to get any of these 3. I have to get the Hanya from this event because she's the only one of these 4 that I don't have at that I don't have at E6. So, I wonder which one I'm gonna get. I haven't tried Pure Fiction, but honestly, like, Pure Fiction is, like, scary to me. I suck at it. I never make it past, like, the first 3 stars. I don't! Oh, thank you for the sleepy time. Yes, I know, it is midnight. Here, I'm gonna try 1 Pure Fiction, and then I'm gonna head out for the night, because it is sleepy time. Gotta wait for it to load, though. That, you mean 2 a.m.? It's midnight for me. night for me, and I need to work on my English assignment tomorrow. Also, I mentioned it earlier. I mentioned it earlier in the stream that I am completely redoing my Animal Crossing island. Like, literally, I'm starting over. In terms of, like, terraforming. I have to move everything on my island. I'm not, like, restarting my island. I'm just terraforming it completely. I am redoing, like, the actual, like, structure of the island, and it's gonna take so long. But I was doing this afternoon. Because I couldn't stream this afternoon because I had to do, like, some stuff. Because by the time that I was done, it was, like, 4 o'clock, and I was like, I can't start stream now, so. Kinda... Ah. 1, 2. I'll do... 1, 2. A fire up here. The other element for this one? This one. Why are they recommending everything but this one? Fire, I guess? So we'll do a double break, I guess, here. So we'll here. I have a good... I guess I have me, but I'm not built. I guess if we're just here, if I'm just there for the weakness break, it'll be fine. I should probably put Bane on that team, though. And help a little bit. I always have Adventuring on the last slot, so let's put it there. The reason why is because I'm... Actually, no. No, actually, I will do that. Well, speed is increased by 40. 50% chance. Stack of resound. Follow-up attacks. Really have a whole lot of follow-up attackers. We have Jinyuan, but his is kind of, I guess if I've got Sunday on it, then that's fine. So we'll actually do that. There are no follow-up attackers except for Adventuring on this one. Activates the ultimate of the first character on the team lineup. Increases damage dealt by that ult. Do this for the skill point recovery, I guess. This is probably not gonna work, but just here to... Well, I mean, I guess this is kind of... It's just the first stage, so it can't be that hard, right? You know, if it ever loads. I never make it through the second one. I can usually do the first one, I can never do the second. Morning game. Hello. I want to go to bed at some... Time to build Jade and 4-star Herda. I have Jade mostly... Like, I have... Okay. Jade is currently borrowing Topaz's stuff right now, so, like, it's not actually her things.
Life is as ephemeral as to... When faced with an...
He has stuff.
Bide your time.
Cool. Go. part here. Ew.
This mortal form.
This one is just, it's like, it's defeat as many enemies as you can within, like, the 5 turns it gives you or something, right? That's, like, the goal. Yeah, pretty much.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder.
Meh. Paw.
A foregone conclusion.
You'd be squished by the paw. There. There we go. Battle 2 of 3.
Time.
We're on turn 4 still. We'll probably, we're only on the first, like, difficulty of this, so I don't feel like we're gonna struggle too much. I don't know if I'll reach the 3 stars, though. I don't think we'll die, but I don't think we'll have, like, a ton of points.
I'll overcome the thorns. Doubt their web.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder.
This mortal.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Time.
Go, Jingyuan, go!
Show no mercy.
Was it 200? It was like a 284 or something.
Heard the call. Trinity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless. Is that it?
Oh, no. No, I kind of needed that one. Don't do that, I needed that one. Oh, I don't think she can dispel, can she? Oh, she can.
Doubt their web.
Here is thunder.
No!
Show no mercy.
Problem is that he is not of the type that he needs right now. So we are probably going to get stuck at this one. That or we really need Mem to, like, pull some weight here. This advances the action of the one ally and grants Mem support. Additionally, deals true damage. True damage, I'm pretty sure, is like elementalist, so I haven't read like a whole bunch into like what exactly Remembrance Trailblazer does.
Follow my charge.
This mortal.
She certainly does something. What that something is, couldn't tell you.
Show no mercy.
Go, Mem. Go, Jingwon. Go, Mem. Either one. Doesn't matter. Somebody do something. Okay. That's the end. Gotta... Okay, enhance.
Let's wait and see.
Not enough time to return.
Feeling lucky.
Okay. That does stuff. The issue is on this team, I do not have a lot of AoE. I only have Fugue and Aventurine. Do you have Robin? No, I don't. I'm intending to pull Robin once I get Boot Hill's Light Cone. I'm intending. I want to get Boot Hill's Light Cone, and then I will get and then I will pull for Robin. I don't have a Robin. I missed her first banner because I was gone for like 6 months. Who do I want to give this to? Oh god. Give it to Boot Hill for now.
Hedge your bets.
I don't have every character,
It's on me.
which is probably for the best for like my wallet, but
Watch your head. The dice have been cast.
get rid of this guy. To be fair, you do have quite a bit for somebody who stopped playing. I know. I have a lot, but there are still like several characters that like I don't have. Like I don't. One of the early characters that I missed was I don't have Fushwan. I don't have Ron Mei.
Dream vanished.
What else do I not have? I don't have Firefly, even though she just recently ran. I chose to pull somebody else instead of Firefly. It was Firefly that was on the last banner, right? She was on banner with Jade and... No, she wasn't. Who was she on banner with?
Sure, I'll play along.
Firefly was just recently on banner. Who was she on banner with? It was her. Oh, so it was the Herta banner. I chose. She was before the Herta. So she ran with. Was Fugue before Herta? I think Fugue was before Herta. Fugue, okay.
The dice have been cast.
Yeah, I pulled Fugue. I didn't pull Herta. I didn't have enough interest in the new Herta to pull her. I'm sure she's really good. I just didn't care enough.
Let's do it. There's no reason with you punch anymore. Those were both good.
She made Pure Fiction even easier. Fugue or Herta?
Have we met?
Because Fugue's been making my like Memory of Chaos way easier. The Herta? Herta?
Unite our goals.
I underestimate eternal sleep.
Yeah, this secondary team does not have enough AoE for this kind of a fight.
Watch your head.
And bye. Okay.
Cloud scattered.
Hedge your bets.
All you stand still. Bring it on.
Get out of my face.
Have we met? Share good fortunes. life.
This.
Let us dance once more.
I'm gonna build my Himiko, I think, for Pure Fiction's second team. I've heard that Himiko is like actually really good for the challenge areas. I don't know if it's like true. I've just heard that. Yeah, she's really good. She is good in Pure Fiction. I'll pair her with my Timu.
Underestimated you. Eternal sleep is the
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I'm not gonna reach. Not gonna make it. I have so much ground still to cover, and I don't think I'm gonna make it. Not unless, like, Boot Hill can pull out a clutch here somehow. Unless he can do this. 52 is not bad, considering that he's not done getting built yet. 52 is pretty good.
Cloud scatter.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, you stand still. Let's do it.
Share good fortunes.
Yeah, single target in Pure Fiction's not that great. I forgot that it's like you just have to fight as many enemies as physically possible until we were already here. So Boot Hill was not the choice, but he's also my own. Like, I guess I have like Clara, but he's now pretty much my only like physical DPS because I don't have Argenti. I actually skipped Argenti and I regret it. I regret skipping Argenti because I could have really benefited from having a physical DPS. But, the reason that I skipped Argenti, I feel is, like, kind of silly, like, when I think about it. Oh, that was the wrong enemy. I skipped Argenti because he, like, creeped me out. It was, like, the way that he talked was so, like, Redditor nice guy to me. Like, I don't know what it was about, because I hadn't played his, like, story quest or anything yet, but I had only ever heard, like, voice lines from him. And I heard him talk, I saw the design, and everything, and I was like, oh my god, he's just the nice guy Redditor of the HSR world. He weirds me out, I don't want to pull for him, and so I didn't, and I actually do regret it. I've played a story quest since, and I've realized that that's not necessarily the case with him, but, like, at the same time, he weirded me out, and so I chose not to pull for him, and I regret it. Because I actually do, now that I have a better understanding of, like, his character after doing his story quest, he is not what I thought he was, but at the same time, it was my own fault. The poor Argenti's just got labeled as a like nice guy Redditor, and I just like said, all right, I'm good. I didn't even try, and they've like, I don't think they've rerun him since, or if they have, I missed it, and so I've never gotten a chance to actually like pull for him. Now that I like have a better understanding both of what he does, but also like his character. That's why I think like my choice of skipping him was kind of like a silly reason, was because that was just like he gave me a bad vibe and I didn't like the vibe I received. I am woman enough to admit that I am that I was wrong, but like I was wrong about that, but like at the same time he is still weird, but like not weird in the way that I thought he was, I guess. And so I do regret judging him that way. It was just the way that he spoke was so like weird and creepy to me. I was just like, ooh, I don't like that. Okay, I have to go to bed. I have to go to bed. I have schoolwork I've got to deal with tomorrow. Oh, I'm tired. Okay. Am I doing anything tomorrow? I don't think I was. I'm not here tomorrow. I am here on Friday though. I have to fix the stream schedule that's in Twitch because it's still wrong. So because of my class schedules. So I need to update that because I haven't had a chance to because my school's been changing around so much and I've been having a bunch of problems with my college right now, and so I've had classes moving around and things like that, and so I'm just like I went from doing Monday, Wednesday classes to now I have a class every single day. But now I don't have like online classes. All of my classes are in person now. It's been a mess. It has been a mess, and it's way too long to get into right now. So I'll tell you some other time. I'm gonna head to bed. I hope you guys have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever it is for you. I'm gonna go my jammies on. I'm still in my clothes I wore to school. Good night, everybody.